Welcome back. Shares of Live Nation closing 2% lower today after the Federal Trade Commission sued Live Nation and Ticketmaster over what it alleges are illegal ticket resale tactics. Joining us now for an exclusive interview is Chairman of the Federal Trade Commission, Andrew Ferguson. Chair Ferguson, it's great to have you on. Welcome.
Be here. Thanks for having me on.
So let's start right there with this lawsuit. You filed in California today. 7 states joined in as well. What is the basis for the suit?
So, look, ticketing in this country has gotten out of control, and credit for this goes to President Trump. He's understood this for a long time. Americans are sick of having to fork over an arm and a leg to take their family to a baseball game or to see their favorite show, their favorite musician, whatever it is. And he issued an EO in March that told the federal government and the FTC in particular, do something about this. Use your legal authorities to try to help Americans be able to do this thing that we love. It's a huge part of our culture, which is going to live sporting events and live shows. So we filed this suit today against Ticketmaster, and we've got 3 things that we're saying have been going on. The first is that Ticketmaster has not been honest about its pricing, that it's posting prices on its website and then jacking up some fees after you move through the purchase flow, and that violates the FTC Act. The second thing is that we say that they have been misrepresenting, being totally deceitful about how many tickets are actually available for purchase on the primary market. I mean, look, we all know when you log on to try to get tickets to a football game or tickets to a concert, it says that there are a certain number of tickets available, but it never seems like there are that many available. And that's because brokers have been coming in and buying up huge swaths of them. Ticketmaster has known this all along, but it's still posting those ticket numbers on their website. That's deception. That's not allowed under federal law. And then the third, and the most important, is we've got this law called the Better Online Ticket Sales Act. And the point of this law was Congress recognizing that brokers were using methods to get around ticket limit controls, buy up tons of tickets, and then sell them for massive profits on the secondary market. And what we found in our investigation is evidence that Ticketmaster knew this was happening and let it happen because a lot of these sales were then going to Ticketmaster's secondary ticketing platform. And that means that, Ticketmaster and these brokers got to pocket profits that should have belonged, to the concert, to whoever the musician is, who's putting on the show.
Okay.
But generally, our musicians lower their prices so that their fans can get in. And that means that on these secondary markets, brokers and the secondary markets like Ticketmaster got to pocket those profits. It's totally unfair. It's totally wrong. It's also illegal. That's why we're in court.
Yeah, and I will note Ticketmaster is owned by Live Nation. We have not yet received, we've reached out for, but not yet received a response from Live Nation and Ticketmaster. What would you like to see happen to remedy these allegations?
Oh, look, 2 things. First, I want an injunction that tells Ticketmaster you can't do this anymore. You can't screw ordinary American consumers who just want to go to a baseball game or a concert so that brokers can make massive profits and Ticketmaster can share in those profits. And the second thing is a lot of money, potentially billions and billions of dollars, were taken from American consumers by Ticketmaster and pocketed as illegal profits. We want to get those back. We want to get those back and give them back to American consumers who've been paying too much for tickets. And President Trump understood this. That's why he's had the federal government go out there and try to make this part of Americans' lives better, like he's doing all across the American economy. And the FTC is proud to carry out the president's agenda today.